Happy Friday, everybody. My name is Andréa Lyons. I'm the founder and CEO of All About Presentation. And this is this week's episode of Thick. Good to see you. Okay, so today I have a list of topics of things to cover that happened this week. So we're going to run time about 10 minutes or so, or a little less, maybe, just to talk about what's been happening at All About Presentation. And I'm going to bring you some things maybe you haven't seen before ever. Kind of excited about it because I want to get to the roots of FIC, which is F if I know, like, how does this happen? So, what's been going on this week with AAP? Well, let me tell you. Fabulous time doing events. We were at the historic Cavalier Hotel Resort, doing an event there this week, and that was a lot of fun. We've launched some new products specifically designed for speakers. Ooh, we also created our content marketing plan for the summer. It was totally based in GPT, Jasper, and Grammarly. So, side note, by the way, about ChatGPT, if you're using that, the grammar in ChatGPT is a little bit sketch. So it is not great grammar. So if you're copying and pasting directly from ChatGPT into something else, I would strongly encourage you to sign up for Grammarly. I get no money from that just by saying that, but I would encourage it. That's just a little tip from me to you. But we did all of our content marketing. It took 3 different platforms, AI-based platforms, to do it, but it only took a day and a half for 11 weeks worth of content. So that is an incredible amount of time saved just to be able to do our summer break series. We're calling it Summer Nights. It's based on our 15th anniversary of the company. So that's really exciting. It's going to be really good, really good. But it was super quick to do. Normally it would take us like a week. So to do it in a day and a half, wowzer. Okay. What else have we done? Also, this week we released our AI head-to-head challenge, speaking of AI, which was between Bard which is Google's generative AI product, and then also versus ChatGPT. So be sure to take a look at that. I will put the link to that in the show notes. Let's see, anything else this week? I want to shout out some friends of mine. Okay, first friend, a super creative. His name is Virgil. I'm really excited for him. He has a really big Instagram following. He is also on our floor in our office building. And so he moved up to the penthouse with us. That's what we call it, only because we're on the 5th floor and that's as high as the building goes. So we call it the penthouse level. But he moved up to the same floor as us. And today he gave me an energy drink that is giving me life enough to do this podcast. So shout out to him. Super creative. Also, and I have been remiss in doing this, I want to give a shout out to my friend Nick Bacon at Kosher Bacon. That's his social media. He is the owner of Mainstage, and they do a lot of production work, primarily based in Chicago and in Richmond. But Nick created my Discord channel for me, like, I don't know, a year ago maybe. Nick created that Discord account for me, and he said, Andrea, email is lame, no one does that anymore. And I was like, what? So thanks, Nick. Shout out to you for getting me hip like a long time ago. Now, what's going on? Okay, I don't know if you all have seen this, but there is a show on Netflix called Queen Charlotte. And as part of that show, there is a global orchestra that Alicia Keys is a part of. This global orchestra is all women of color, okay? And including the conductor. And so they had to find instrumentalists around the world to create this orchestra. And they re-recorded Alicia Keys' song, If I Ain't Got You. Might I suggest you check it out? It is super cool. Now, I bring that up because yesterday was fun day at All About Presentation, or I guess fun afternoon. And so we had a really good time, having cookies and popcorn and watching Netflix while we're working, which is just, it's kind of a change of pace and it's a lot of fun. Another YouTube find. Now, this is awesome. Have you ever heard of Team Haydenettes? So, Team Haydenettes is a synchronized skating team. Now, I want you to look at this. First of all, they are awesome. But look at the camera work, look at the camera shots. And I don't know how they did this, but I would imagine the camera is on ice, right? The cameramen and camera ops are on ice. But look at this. Look at these shots. Like, look how they come around. They're following them. This is insane. I can't imagine doing any camera work while I am on ice. Well, I also don't know how to ice skate very well, but that's insane. And so mad shout out to whoever the camera guy is or camera gal is that records them. Fabulous job. Keep up the good work. Also, check out their videos also in the description, in the show notes, because it is really cool what they do, but how they follow them in that camera work is unreal. Let's see what's going on for next week. We have shoots of our own. They're not on ice, so that part is a bummer. But we also have events that we're doing next week, and it's also Memorial Day weekend. So we won't have an episode of FIC next week, but I do plan on bringing you something special for Memorial Day. One of our largest clients is the Virginia Department of Veteran Services, and we love supporting their events. So I think I'm gonna bring you something cool from them next week about making sure we honor our fallen soldiers, men and women who have served their country. So with that, that's the end of our show for this week. We'll see you here in a couple weeks.